Hiya. So I'm going to just quickly talk you through. I'm going to show you the products I'm going to use. So first I'm going to use the Glitz foam shower cleaner, and then I'm going to cover it with the spray paint. So this is the Glitz, and then the spray paint, this one's silver. I would preferred white, but I didn't have it. On the beach, I have used DecoArt Metallics Gold paint and just painted that, and the water is the Teal, again metallics painted. This is the Colour Obsession Bondi Blue, and I've put that in, mixed it in, and then I've used the stick there and just wiped the deep turquoise from Colour Passion through there, mixed it with my fingers, added a little tiny bit of heat there just to blend it. But that deep turquoise, my God, it gave really good depth to the colour there, because the Bondi Blue was a little bit too transparent when I mixed it. I should have added more. I'm going to use the heat gun there. This is the white. I'm using Just Resin's titanium white, and I've allowed it to thicken. Just quickly on that note, I have allowed the resin to sit on the board for about 20 minutes before pouring this white, and so the white's been allowed to thicken quite a lot, and the resin on the board is quite tacky now. So here I am pouring in front of the clear level layer of resin before it goes on the colour, and I'm going to use the heat gun, which is my Makita with the small nozzle, and I'm going to direct it on an angle. I'm going to lift up the board and then blow in a circular motion backwards. Now this technique I didn't do myself. I'm actually doing this for the first time, and thanks to ArtistTillDeath, I watched one of their processes, and this is me trying their process, so thanks to them. I was really happy because I've never succeeded using the titanium white from Just Resin before. I've always failed on my attempts. This was the first attempt that I did some really positive work on. Did make some mistakes. I did overheat and burn some of my resin, and you will see that. But overall, really happy with the end result. And this is just the first layer. I will be doing a second wave once this layer has cured. So here I am tilting. Now I'm sorry that it was hard for me to see what I was filming when I tilted it. I didn't realise that I'd pulled it slightly out the angle, but it will move back in shortly. So I'm moving that air in a circular motion, so on quite a high speed, and I'm pushing it out to make it thin through the water. The thinner it goes, the better the cell production you will get, is what I'm told. So that's what I'm aiming for. Certain areas I get absolutely fabulous selling, and other areas I added too much. I went back and added more, added too much, tried to blow it out, overheated it and burnt it. See here, should have stopped. Love it right here now. I should have just stopped at that point, but no. Part of art is knowing when to stop, because sometimes you ruin your work. At this point, I absolutely loved it. I added in my front line to make that solid wave, and when I got a gap on it, when I tried to blend it, I added more and then blew it out. That's what ruined it on one side, one part. But even that is not ruined, because it gives a depth effect. When I put the next layer on, you'll see. So I did burn it as well with the heat gun, so you have to be really careful and mindful of that. Had to scratch it off and then just cover it with some clear to cover up that burn mark. I don't like leaving the burn marks in, because you will see them when you add the next layers on. So by scraping it off at this point, before it hardened properly, I'm just putting some clear resin over that area. That hopefully will blend it. When I do the next layer, you won't notice it. That's what I'm praying for anyway. We will see. So you see there, I've got that empty spot in front of that front wave there. Didn't like it, so I'm going to go back and add more. This is where I should have stopped. However, I didn't. So I could edit it out here and not show you the burn mark, but in my videos, I like to show you all the mistakes, and then you can learn from my mistakes and hopefully avoid my mistakes. So you get all warts and all with me. So here I am just touching up that front line. I do like a solid line on my, sorry, let me just stop my dogs. I do like a hard front line on the front of my wave. So that's why I did that. You see here now I'm blowing it out a bit, trying to thin out that resin on to get the cells a bit more. Should have just stopped. Now I'm blending it, and it's, see here now, see how it's going funny? That spot, yeah. That spot right in the middle. See how it's gone like a greyish colour and it's not moving anymore? That's overheated and stuck to the board now. So that's the bit that I'm going to scrape off. And to the right there, you'll also see it's too heavy and bushy now. I shouldn't have blown that out. See, so I was just scraping it off with the stick, getting off that burnt bit of resin. Overheated really, not burnt. It's not gone yellow, it's just gone hard and very dry, and yeah. And there I am putting some clear resin back over that spot where I've taken off the ruined resin. And I actually had a little bit of the Bondi blue as well, and although I didn't add it, I did cover a little bit of the Bondi blue back over that spot too, which actually blended it really well. So just popping a few little bubbles in that front bit, any that'll come up in the back bit. So overall, you can see I'm really, really happy. You can see to the left there, there's some absolutely beautiful depth cells and top cells that are formed. Here I am trying to do it again, trying to get rid of that ruined bit, but I stopped myself. Silly. You just need to know when to stop with resin before you ruin what you've done. I should have stopped a long time ago, but here I am. I won't learn by my mistakes, so please, you learn by my mistakes. And I'm also sorry about that O light above. I should have removed that as well. I don't know where else I can put it to make a difference. My lighting in my studio is not great. If anyone wants to send me some lighting, I'd much appreciate it. So yeah, I'm really happy with the overall look of this. So I just wanted to talk you through it quickly so that you could see what I was doing. Here I am, I'm going to have a quick look in here. I think it's really nice, yeah. Tell me what you think, do you like it? Can you see the cells? Here I'm going to do a bit of a close-up for you now. You see there where I've got some pitting? That's overheating the resin. That's not the burnt bit. That's where I had the burnt bit. And you can see I've covered it now. But the next resin coat will clear that. Look at that. Look at those cells there. Absolutely amazing. This is the first time I've had any success. First time I've done this technique, so I am learning still. I've been doing resin for a year and a half, but you know, ocean pours and getting cells is a struggle for everybody. And anyone who's tried it knows, you know, it takes time to understand how your resin that you're working with works, what timing you need to do, what tools you're using, what heat you're using, etc, etc. Look at that. I'm in love. So yes, I will be using this again. The effects that I've got from Titanium's white from Just Resin, amazing. Amazing. I might be converted. I think I still love the Resin Angel White, which is a lot more delicate, but this titanium white is just gorgeous, and the cell effects like this with this technique, thanks to ArtistTillDeath, sorry,